Hi guys, Tin's Friends here again. I turned 37. What did you do for your birthday? What did you get for your birthday? Our plan is family. My brother, my dad, my brother's wife, plus my kids to go archery. We can do that in the weekend because we're all working this week. To be honest with you, I've completely forgotten to book my birthday off. Last year, they gave us our birthday off for free at work, and you know what? I didn't even book it off. And I lost that, which is such a shame. But although it's not free for this year anymore, I'm still thinking, you know what? I have to really remember to book my birthday off next year. Guess what? I still didn't. At work, we have a system where you can book your own allocations. I think it's pretty cool. I think it makes a lot more staff happy. So you have a lot of staff. Taking into consideration our personal life, our responsibilities at home, if we're caring for anybody, if we have kids, and so that makes it a lot easier for everybody. Delegating the task to the staff, allocate yourself, and so then they will have less work to do. The only thing that they have to think about, if there's not enough people working on one day, then they'll have to step in and change something. I think that's really clever. That works really well for me because when the kids are with me, then I schedule myself to work only 8 to 5 shifts. And then when the kids are with their dad, then I schedule myself to work night shifts, long days. It really, really helps me as a single mom cope and live a well-rounded sort of life. When I was booking my allocations, there's so many things in my head. So when I allocate my schedule, I think about when am I gonna go on annual leave, when do I want to go somewhere, when are my kids with me, when are they with their dads, when are they off school. So there's so many things that's already playing in my head that the fact that my birthday is gonna be on this particular day really did not enter my head. I just didn't think about it. So I ended up working. I'm trying to make myself feel better, and I was like, you know what? Well, the kids are at school anyway. Well, too late now. Just make the most of it. I guess I ended up doing what I like to do. I was doing orthopedics, which is my favorite specialty. When the kids came home from school, we just had a chilled out evening. And I didn't really make any plans. I wasn't really thinking that much of it because for me, I'm only gonna do archery anyway, so that's our celebration. Today is the celebration day. I feel like we're all getting so old, like me and my family. I'm 37, my brother's 35, and it seems like most of us don't really stay up that late anymore, so we're gonna start the day early. We've gone to the point where we do brunch. We do lunch now, like instead of dinner. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. But we did dinner last time for my brother's wife's birthday. But it was like an early dinner. Seriously. So now, because we were planning an activity, it's gonna be lunch. So we start at 12 for lunch. And then at 2 o'clock, we're gonna do some archery. And then at least after archery, it's like home time. Like, okay, that's enough. An early evening, which it seems like we tend to do that recently. The past few years, it's like no one can stay up too late drinking anymore. It's like we've grown so old. I'm making quiche for my birthday. This is my quiche. At the moment, maybe I shouldn't open it. Last time I brought it to work, everybody liked it. That was the first time I made it. So I've never made it since, and none of my family has ever tasted my quiche yet. So I'm thinking, you know what? Since it turned out really well last time and I haven't made it since, maybe I should make it again for this particular occasion. Okay, so everyone's gonna bring foods. Sometimes when we do a family thing, we do potlucks. Each person will bring a dish. So like I will cook a dish, my brother will cook a dish, my brother's wife will cook a dish, my dad will cook a dish. They come over, we all eat together and then taste each other's food. Shall I ask them if they want to drink? Oh no, they're gonna be driving, so maybe they don't need drink. I'm gonna ask them what they want to drink. The good thing about it is not one person is gonna be so tired of like slaving and cooking all day. I don't really mind. Okay, I'll be washing up after. It's fine. At least I didn't have to do all the food all by myself. It's like you delegated the tasks to other people. You get a chance to prepare yourself and look nice and get ready before the party. Because we already have these plans. This day as a celebration day. In my head, that's my celebration. I just bought myself a topaz, which in my head I was thinking that was my gift for myself for last year because I didn't get to get myself anything last year. I don't really feel any desire to get myself any other stone at the moment because I felt like I just received one, so it's like I don't really need one right away. I'll leave it until I have the desire. That way I'll get more happiness out of it. And also I'm gonna be traveling soon. I'm quite excited about my traveling. That's what my head is at the moment. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to Philippines again, and I wanna go to Thailand. I wanna go to Palawan. I don't really have that much desire to do much for my actual birthday. I don't know why, okay? My daughter did try to make it special for me. I noticed that she tried to hang out with me a lot the day before. She tried to ask me to cut her toenails, which was random because she never asked me to do that anymore. I'm thinking maybe she was overhearing while I was making my last video about cutting nails. You want me to cut your nails? And then she was like, yeah, I know you want it, mommy. I know you want to do it. What the hell? But then when I was editing the video, I saw I was saying that and I was like, oh, maybe that's why. Maybe she overheard me. And then she got me into watching the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix. And she knows I like crime stuff. She knows I like watching serial killers. Okay, and she even told me like, why do you like watching this, mommy? Do you want to be a serial killer? I'm like, no! I just enjoy watching it. I'm just fascinated by it. Because it's something that actually happened in real life. So that's fascinating for me. And I guess part of it is because you can't imagine doing it yourself. So you get curious about these things. She actually watched it with me. It seems like she's trying to make an effort to hang out with me and do stuff that I like. So that was the day before my birthday. So on my actual birthday, I went into her room. She was doing her hair. When she looked at me, she was grinning like, mommy. I'm like, what? She's like, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's like she was actually in her thoughts. It's actually in her head. She's always been sweet like that. She's very, very thoughtful about it. Boom. Special occasions. Sometimes nobody else remembers or like nobody else gives me anything except for her. She tries her best to make me feel really special on it because it's like a normal day for me. Like it was a normal work day. I had to make breakfast for the kids. I had to make their packed lunches in the morning. So I was really busy and I was getting changed, getting ready for work, and I have work. While I was getting ready for work, she came into my room and she was like, here you go, open this. Aww. And then look, I love you, mommy. Ta-da! This is what's inside. She gave me fluffy slippers, which are very cute, and it seems very, very soft and comfortable. I'm actually wearing this now. I just put it back in the box to show you. I've been wearing it since. You know what? Sometimes I lose my slippers and then I just take whoever slippers are there. And a part of me is thinking, like, is this a hint? Like, mommy, here you go. Stop wearing my slippers. They were both eating when I left for work. I was gonna be late. I was rushing. I didn't even think about, does my son remember? Did he greet me? Because he didn't say anything. When I was at work, people have been asking me like, so what did your son give you? Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. I don't think he even remembers. I don't think he has a clue what's going on. I went home and then my daughter was like, did Randall give you anything? I was like, no, I don't think he remembers, you know. So when my son came home, because he went to gym and he comes home late, it was already past 8 when he came home. He just started eating. Nothing, no happy birthday, nothing. So I was thinking maybe he doesn't have a clue. So I was like, do you remember what today is? And he was like, paused. And I think that's when he remembered. And he was like, yeah, it's your birthday. As a hint, because I was wearing the slippers that Carmela gave me, I was like, look what Carmela gave me for my birthday. As if to say like, did you get me anything? then he was like, I did get you something. I was like, really? Really? You got me something? Like, I don't really believe it. I thought, in my head, I was like, oh, he's gonna come up with something as a joke. It's gonna be some sort of joke. I was like, go on then, tell me what you got me. I did get you something. And he's like, close your eyes and put your hand out. So I closed my eyes, and put my hand out. And then I opened my eyes and this is what I see. But obviously this eclair is still got something. I ate part of it. So I opened my eyes and I saw this, Cadbury eclair and the nail clippers. This was from the box that Ross gave me for my birthday. So I was like, Randall, obviously I know this is not from you. Because this is from the box that Ross gave me. Okay? And he was like, no, but mommy, actually, my real present is the eclair. And I'm like, okay. He was like, there's a meaning to it, mommy. You see the eclair. Shall I even show you the eclair? So you see the eclair is really sweet, right? Like you. Started goods, right? I'm like, okay. And then, so can you see the outside? It's caramelly. I maybe I should just eat the rest of it. Because you're mixed race. Because I'm half Filipino, half English. I did enjoy your present, Randall. See, I'm enjoying it. Well, he started talking. I'm like, oh my goodness, he's gonna come up with something again. I was like, hold on a minute. Let me take a video of this because I really want to capture this moment because he's done it a few times before. Last time, I think it was 2 Christmases ago, he didn't get his granddad anything. And I was like, I told you to get your granddad something, but I even give them money. Go and get some. But I think he's just really lazy to go to the shops that time. I am enjoying this eclair. And what he decided to do was he's gonna look through his room. Yeah, he started looking through his room for something that he could give people instead of going to the shops. Bloody hell. So, well, he did have this fascination over women's watches, and he had like a set of women's watches, and he decided that's what he's gonna give to my brother's wife. Well, that kind of matches. He never wore those, those are new. For my dad, he came up with a rock, and then he came up with a bunch of words to sell it. Like, this rock was a special from 2019 because this was the time that whatever, like a bunch of stuff that he just came up with just to make it seem like that rock is very, very special. I guess he can be a salesman if he wanted. So I knew it was something like that is coming. So I took my camera, started recording him. Oh my goodness. This is Randall's present for me. He said he didn't forget my birthday, yeah? And then, well, this is clearly from the box that Ross gave me. But apparently this is the actual present. And there's a very long explanation why he chose an eclair. First of all, what is it?
What?
Why?
Okay, so, I chose an eclair because, on the outside, it's, sweet, caramelly, like the mixed
You said
race.
it's because I'm very sweet at first.
On the outside, it's like that caramelly color, mixed race color. But then on the inside, it's dark, like chocolatey. And that kind of represents you because it's your skin color on the outside, but on the inside, you're filled with poop.
What? With something sweet!
And you wanted to film it.
Oh my goodness. Ay nako! He's so bloody silly. I mean, I could interpret it as, that he hates me and he thinks I'm full of BS inside, but I don't think that's what he meant. I think he's actually just being silly. As in, like, just can't come up with anything else why there's black insides, yeah? That he just came up with, oh yeah, everyone is full of poo inside. Bloody hell. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love.